the hospital. He enjoys making colorful dishes. Today he will do his best to express our taste buds and leave our mouths watering with the speech titled World Class Dish. Please welcome Richard.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters.
Good morning.
Good morning.
One of my many passions is cooking for others.
Oh.
I enjoy cooking for friends and family, especially in potlucks. I'm sure we all been helping in the kitchen, preparing any type of meal for the feast. In my many travels, I get invited to a lot of potlucks. As I conjugate what kind of dish I want to make, or the potluck I get invited to. Because I never like going in empty-handed. It's not part, this is how I was raised, my family. Today I'll be talking about my Mexican pizza. You might ask yourself, what is this curious dish called Mexican pizza? Well, Toastmasters, let me take you a small journey of the senses of my dish, Mexican pizza, which I like to call a world-class dish.
A world-class dish.
It starts in 3 processes, starting with the prep. The prep is gathering all the ingredients. And I'm sure going to the supermarket is the place to get your prep stuff, Mexican pizza. It's interesting going to the supermarket because I feel like it's like a play from a football game. I go to the supermarket, I'm surprised how confused I am going there. The milk, which I need for my dish, is all the way in the far back, so I have to go deep in the aisles. Literally deep. As soon as I get the milk, I realize, oh man, I need vegetables and the produce section. So I gotta fake right to go to the produce section. So to get my vegetables, I gotta do a 360 turn to the cornbread, because I need that for my base. So I'm gonna go 4 aisles over. As I gather all my ingredients to combine my Mexican pizza in my cart, I realize I gotta pay for these ingredients. So I walk all the way to the checkout aisle, kind of slowly, rushing through, get to the checkout station, and finally pay for a meal, and touchdown! I have all my ingredients. As soon as I get home to my kitchen, I lay out all these ingredients out there. I start my preheated oven, put my cornbread in. I lay out all my vegetables, so vibrant in color, with white onions, various colored peppers, yellow, green, red, lush tomatoes, as well as my pork I have cooking on the oven. I start with putting the cornbread in the oven, as well as cutting up all my vegetables. I start cutting up as if I was a Benihana chef. Yeah, minus the whole, volcano onion coming out in the finish. After I chop up all my vegetables, I start with the meat, which is always the vital part of any Mexican pizza. I slap the pork on the hot oil pan, cook it and stir it into perfection. While it sizzles through, I add the various Mexican spices, such as cumin, chili peppers, to add that intense, smoky, and heat feel to the meat. As I cook it into perfection, the second process of my Mexican pizza is the layers. The layers are so vital. As soon as my cornbread is done from the hot oven, I lay it out the cornbread brace. I put cheese. It's four different kinds of cheese, like the 4 shredded cheese you put in to put it on. Then I put my finished prep meat with the various Mexican spices. Then more cheese on top of that. After that, all my finely chopped Benihana vegetables that I finely chopped. With, guess what, more cheese on top of that. So I layered it all in. I try to make sure I fit it all in my 9x13 pan. I was trying to spew out, so I just try to tuck it in there. I like to call it, it's like a wall for your belly. Pretty much, it's that good. The third process of it is the dish itself when it's done. as soon as I get the Mexican pizza all layered out, preheated from the oven, it just looks like this 9x13. It has, visually, you see the melted cheese. Just trying to like trap the cornbread, the vegetables, the meats all inside. You smell the fresh cornbread from the oven itself, that fresh baked good. You hear the sizzling crackle, pop, and snap when it's coming out of the oven. And you taste it as if you don't know what to expect, because cornbread with ground beef and vegetables, it has this explosion of flavor from the various spices from the meat. It's juicy, it's sweet, it's tender. It makes you want to eat another bite. So the prep, the layer, and the dish, all of it combined. People enjoy it, people love it, people don't know what to expect. People call it unique when they try it, when I bring it to the potluck. This has actually helped me a lot in a lot of family gatherings and house parties and potlucks, because we get to a point where it's like, oh, let's exchange dishes. Oh, Richard, I like your Mexican pizza. Like, oh, I really like your flan. Let's exchange dishes. So I hope to soon one day make you my Mexican pizza and let you enjoy the flavors of it. So, thank you for your time.